Most people see payday as a fresh start. When the paycheck hits their bank account, they think, this time, I'm going to manage my money better. But within a few weeks, that same money disappears into rent, bills, groceries, shopping, subscriptions, and everyday expenses. Then they start waiting for the next paycheck. But what if your money could do more than just pay for today? What if the decisions you make with your money today could help build a better financial future? Because financial success is not only about how much money you make. The biggest difference comes from the choices you make with the money you already have. To understand this, let's look at the story of three friends, Alex, Ryan, and Michael. All three graduated from college around the same time and started their first jobs at the age of 23. They had similar opportunities. They had similar goals. They all wanted to become financially successful. But 15 years later, their financial situations looked completely different. Because the difference was not their income. The difference was their money habits. Alex started his first corporate job with an annual salary of around $55,000. That meant he was making roughly $4,500 per month before taxes. For Alex, this was a major achievement. For the first time, he felt like he could finally enjoy the life he had worked hard for. He thought, I've worked hard for this. I should be able to enjoy my money. And enjoying life was not the problem. The problem was that Alex slowly started increasing his lifestyle. He moved into a better apartment, bought a new car with monthly payments, went out for expensive meals, and started spending more on things he wanted. A few years later, Alex's salary increased to around $95,000 per year. From the outside, it looked like he was becoming more successful. He had a good career, a comfortable lifestyle, and a higher income. But there was one problem. His expenses were growing just as fast as his income. The extra money he earned was not building his future. It was mostly being used to maintain a more expensive lifestyle. 15 years later, Alex was still earning a strong income, but he had not built as much wealth as he could have, because most of his money was focused on improving his life today. On the other hand, Ryan followed a different path. Ryan started his first job with an annual salary of around $50,000. He was making about $4,000 per month before taxes. But Ryan asked himself a different question. How can I use my money to create more money in the future? He became interested in real estate. He studied the market, researched different areas, and learned how people build wealth through assets. Instead of spending every extra dollar, Ryan started saving a portion of his income for future investments. After years of planning and learning, Ryan purchased his first rental property. In the beginning, it did not create a huge amount of income, but over time, the property increased in value and the rental income improved. Ryan did not stop after one investment. He continued building more assets over the years. 15 years later, the total value of his properties and investments had grown to around $900,000. He was not only trying to earn more money, he was building things that could create value for him in the future. Then there was Michael. Michael also started his career with an annual salary of around $50,000. But from the beginning, he followed one simple rule. Pay yourself first, then spend the rest. Every month after receiving his paycheck, Michael invested around $500. At first, that amount did not seem impressive. Some people even thought, how much difference can $500 really make? But Michael understood something important. Building wealth is not only about how much money you start with, it is about consistency, time, and making smart decisions repeatedly. He learned about long-term investing, improved his skills, and increased his investments as his income grew. 15 years later, the value of his savings and investments had grown to around $600,000. When the three friends met again after many years, Alex asked, we all started from the same place. We had similar opportunities, so why did our financial lives turn out so differently? Ryan answered, the difference was not our salaries. The difference was the decisions we made with our money every month. Michael added, wealth is not created by one big decision. Wealth is created by repeating small, smart decisions for a long period of time. The lesson is not that everyone needs to buy real estate or invest only in stocks. The real lesson is that you need to understand the purpose of your money. Is your money only helping you pay for today, or is it also building a better tomorrow? Financial freedom does not mean you never have to work again. It means you build enough financial strength, assets, and good habits that you have more choices in life. So start with small steps. Understand where your money is going. Save a portion of your income for your future. Learn about investing. And most importantly, make consistency your advantage. Because your biggest success in the future will not only come from the money you earn, it will come from the habits you build today.